What up, 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 what up? Yo, so I don't know. Y'all fuck with the interview though? Chrisean. We love Chrisean over this way. So, Whack 100 starts off his interview doing what Whack 100 does. He says, we got the content. And I ain't know, right? I ain't know what he was doing, where he was going, what he was saying. Let me see something real quick. You know, because you can never, you never know what to expect with anybody. Let me see. Does that help it? It's raining like a motherfucker. Chrisean, I wish we could drop that damn performance too. But all right, so listen, I start off the interview. All right, for people that are too silly to understand real life, I'm gonna stoop down to your level to make you feel more stupid for a day. All right. I don't know why, because real life is complicated for people. All right, so boom, we start off the interview. Everybody pulls up. It's hot as a bitch. Like, when I mean it's hot, it's fucking hot. Like, the fucking room is, it's got to be like 110 degrees inside of this podcast. The AC went out. I flew whacking from fucking Colombia to be at the show. We got Charleston White, who agreed to do the show, and both of them agreed to sit down with one another. All right, I was just out in fucking Brickell the night before, hollering at him to get him and get this show set up. So they both come through. I get into the studio. It's hot as a bitch, but they already pulled up. I was going to buy a new fit for the shit, so I had to make sure I look fresh. I always buy new fits for the show because we got some goddamn internet trolls that'll be trying to attack me every motherfucking day. So anyways, it's hot. Tensions are rising. I'm waiting on Kato to pull up. He ain't pulled up yet. You know, there's nothing I can do about the AC at this point. It's not like I could call somebody to come fix the shit and they're going to be there in 7.8 seconds and come fix the shit. You know what I mean? Plus, I didn't know how serious it was or whatnot, so we just kind of had to, we all knew what it was. We were cool with just, you know, fuck it, let's go live. So anyway, we start filming. I started going like Kato said he was going to be there in 15 minutes. 5 minutes go by and I was like, fuck it, let's run it. So we started. Boom, go. All right. Show starts. Whack 100 goes. He said, how long you been in a relationship? I say 7 years. He says, so why were you with old girl at the Fountain Blue? You know we got the content. So the truth is, I don't know how the hell he got in content. I don't know how he got no motherfucking content, but it is true. I tried to. He's got the content. He's got the videos. So I'm gonna just let it be. It is what it is. You know, I already had a conversation about it. It's all out the bag now. So it is what it is. But I wanted to come on here and keep it real with y'all. So, you know, it happened. I was at the Fountain Blue with old girl. He caught me, you know, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So, and, you know, it ended up it's back and forth. You'll see it on the episode. If you went to the episode, you'll see it. So it is what it is. Just remember, always pay attention to everything you hear. You know? But yeah, that happened. Then there's these people on the internet, and yo, rock stars. All right, rock stars. Did you hear the episode? Did you continue watching where he actually complimented Rock? Nah, Chrisean, I'm out of there. Keeping my kids and I'm running. Yeah, whack ratted me out. Damn. But listen, rock stars. I was wondering if you heard Wack actually compliment Chrisean on changing her life. If you got to that point, or did you give up? Because he was serious, and that's why I wanted to get into that conversation. Because, you know, you listen long enough and you'll hear truths. You listen long enough and you'll hear truths, and that's what I always try to encourage people to do. Especially when you sit down with somebody one-on-one. Listen long enough and the truth will come out. That's all I try to encourage everybody to do. The truth will pop. If you think that you're gonna get the truth off the jump, boom. You gotta listen long enough to hear the truth. So, like, in reality, right? You can't say that somebody's turning their life around and then accuse them of doing something like that. So pay attention. Y'all are smart. That's why I said it, like, just pay attention. Use your head. Don't just buy into the bullshit. Just pay the fuck attention. I respect that, Chrisean. But he did say that, just so you know. He said that, he said shout out to her, though, because she's turning her life around. He said something else about it, but... So, you know, when the haters are talking like that, must mean something. You must be doing something right. That's really how it is. But Chrisean, these motherfucking blogs be posting the hell out of you. God damn. You better start suing all these motherfuckers. These blogs don't leave you alone at all. But yeah, so always. But yeah, so this is my new life now. So I'm gonna be sitting in the whip a lot, you know. This dude outed me for you know, fucking around. It is what it is. I'm a man at the end of the day. Shit happens, you know. I don't know who he knows or what he knows, but you know, jealousy is a motherfucker, right? Maybe maybe it was one of his side joints or something that I took down. I don't know, you know, I'm a good looking motherfucker, so I don't know if we'd be fucking with the same type of joints. Yeah, nah. But yeah. Anyways, I'm always trying to kick some game. Yo, by the way, the people that reached out to me for the opportunity to make money, I got y'all. I gotta have a conversation. My boy's in here. I seen him sign in. I gotta talk to him. But he had hit me yesterday when the episode was dropping, and you know, so we had that episode. We had the you know, I had to deal with all the crazy shit. Chrisean, that ain't my style. I'm not somebody that, like, shit don't be working out for a reason. It's always deeper, right? Like there's always a lot more to it. So I'm not the type of dude that is blind to it, right? Like I keep how do I word this the right way? I try to be mindful of everything, knowing that there's a bigger picture, right? So not everything is going to be because of this one thing that happened, right? There's A, B that happened, C, D, E, F, G. There's all these things that happen throughout our relationships that end up leading to problems down in the future, and it's both parties always. So it ain't just me, it ain't just her. It didn't, that this situation didn't just happen because of whatever. So there's always this like big ass picture that causes these problems, and I'm mindful of it. So if I'm hurt today, I might as well have been, sitting there hurt the last, or I probably was, right, hurt for the last 6-7 years while all this shit was going on as well. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole picture is pain. I try to tell people all the time, like if you exit a foul relationship, like you get all that pain after, but that pain is just like you trying to hold on to some shit that went down that was the good parts of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we always, like, especially women, when women leave relationships, y'all break down and cry like a motherfucker, and then you're sitting there thinking about the good times you're gonna miss, but you never think about the bad times. You know what I mean? It's always like, damn, this shit was wrong, and this shit was wrong, and this shit was wrong, and this shit was wrong. But man, this thing that was right, oh my God, I'm gonna miss him so much. Like, I can't believe he's gone, and you know what I mean? So shit like that. So all this shit it's definitely work. But again, I encourage people to listen. Listening is fundamental. You gotta be able to listen. So I give you that advice because it's important to give that advice to people. You get the fuck out of here. You're getting married in 3 weeks. What the fuck you got going on over there? Now you know everybody in here is about to screen record the fuck out of this and go crazy. Well, you're welcome to come back whenever you want. All right, so before I leave y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with this because I gotta get in the gym. Before I leave y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. In 3 weeks, I'm gonna be getting married to Chrisean. All right, that's